time, mostly when I'm on the bus or in class or when my parents are talking to me or when I'm doing homework. Pretty much all the time.
Pretty much when I'm bored, or at least have something to pass the time. Probably when I don't have any work or when I have a lot of free time. So that's pretty much every day.
Mostly I listen to music when I'm on the computer, just surfing the web, or if I'm on the bus.
Mostly when I'm studying, but I think or on the bus anywhere really.
Whenever I feel like it. Like at home, like before dinner, after dinner, during dinner, in school, out of school, whenever I want to.
Right when I wake up, I have a CD alarm clock, and normally in the afternoon, before or after homework, and then on the weekends in the car.
On my MP3 to Sansa, so, and sometimes online, but my computer doesn't always load the music, so I use the libraries.
I have an iPod, but I'm trying to get a new one, but I broke.
MP3. I use my MP3 most of the time. But I also listen on computers a lot. They have a bigger stores, different type of musics that I like.
Well, I have my computer, so obviously listening to music on that, like iTunes, and I have my iPod. So I just got a new one. It's bigger, 80 gig, so I can carry all my music around with me. Only on my iPod a little bit, mostly on the computer, and then I listen to CDs in my car.
I use my iPod stereo computer. I have a little cassette player, and I have a turntable.
Ooh. Pretty much by a band called Disturbed. They're my favorite band. They're metal. I also listen to R&B sometimes because I don't like rap. I think it's stupid. They rap about anything. That's why I don't like it.
A band called The Morning Light, which is a local band. Hit the Lights. A lot of Midtown, but they broke up a while ago. I obviously the Beatles all the time, and Say Anything pretty much all the time. Because it's summer and my music changes with the seasons, so listening to a lot of Zola, the Rock and Roll Destroyer, and the Gaslight Anthem. They're really good. Their EP is really good. And Fountains of Wayne, because they're from New Jersey. And I think, I don't know, like everything, as always. Mates of State. I've been listening to Mates of State a lot recently.
Lately, the Tokyo Police Club album just came out, and I've been listening to Margot and the Nuclear So-and-Sos.
Oh yeah, they're new.
I bought it. Okay, sorry.
Recently I've been listening to more of like classical opera and jazz and soft rock and rock. Like I just got into like the whole Wagner thing, and I've been listening to a lot of Modest Mouse, Portugal the Man, and oh, and Cake.
Yesterday I was listening to Boy Kill Boy, and I listen to a lot of music, like anything from like pop to hip hop to like heavy metal, anything besides country usually. So anything like Danity Kane or Sierra, you know, like May, things like that. So.
I go on the internet, talk to my friends, look at my sister's iTunes. I browse CDs.
My friends, because music magazines, like whatever they tell you, it's always really late, and you can find out a lot better, like music, what's listened to from your friends or like message boards and stuff like that, because they obviously know like what's going on a lot better. And my dad, I get a lot of music from my dad because he has really good taste, and he gets these really sweet bootlegs of concerts from I don't know where, but so those are pretty cool.
From my friends, mainly Monroe's, and online, I guess. I just hear about bands. I go on the iTunes website and I just search, and yeah, it can take hours, but you know, yeah.
The library. That's probably my only major source, just because I can actually check it out, and you know, if I don't, maybe I'm uncertain if I really like the band or not, or if I'm familiar, then I can just like listen to it first and decide if I want to buy it later. So
normally through magazines or through like purevolume.com or through friends.
Usually by reading the post that someone has under the music I see on computers. That way you can always find about good music, or I just go into an online chat and see what they have. I pretty much search for the specific type of band I'm listening to, like Disturbed or 1,000 Foot Crunch, Nickelback, all of them. I just type in the main words and just kind of shorted it down as I go along.
I'm really obsessive about it, obviously, so I talk about it all the time, and I go to shows like at least a couple times, like twice a month. I'm going to one next week, and I mean, it like really is like kind of like brings my friends together, and like I always ask my friends like, so what do you listen to? Or like when I meet somebody for the first time, it's usually a good way to judge people is by what music they listen to. So yeah.
Pretty much it's relaxing. I listen to a lot of different types, sometimes in Japanese, so it helps me relax when I'm bored.
It's kind of like a soundtrack. Like usually when I'm not doing anything, or like when something's happening, I'll just plug it in, and yeah.
I don't know if a whole lot, but I mean it kind of just helps me like focus on what I need to do, and I guess it's a kind of an art form, so I like it, but you know, it's not like a huge impact on my life or anything, but
somewhere to go when you're bored. Like, you can do whatever you want while listening to music, so I mean, it's kind of like a way out, I guess.
Music means a lot to me. It's really big in my family. My dad's a composer, so it's kind of been a big part of my life since I was really, really little.